Hello there. Welcome to 7 at 7, where for 7-ish minutes at 7-ish o'clock, we spend a bit of time settling into stillness. My name's Naomi Tolan. Let's take a breath in. And release. Allow your shoulders to drop and settle into the surface beneath you. One more breath in. Allow your belly to expand and take up space. And release. This session is about the creative calling. Something has been whispering, wanderings coming from the unseen, pieces of the dream puzzle being pulled down from the in-between, ideas swirling coming from some long-lost place. The channel is open, the creative calling dialing in from beyond time and space. An antenna that was blocked for years, messages getting redirected unstuck, now free-flowing at times, bringing all kinds of understanding and luck. The world needs creative minds now more than ever before. Minds reawakening to their strength, swapping lies for ancient wisdom and lore. Bravely saying what needs to be said, communities coming together, standing tall. For too long, nonsense has had power, unity allowing division to fall. Hearing inner truths and guidance, signposts being uncovered, unshown. Not always sure where the path may lead, trusting our inner compass through the unknown. And so the idea of creativity. A lot of people have had different experiences with creativity throughout their lives, especially from school. People who I talk to in the workshops or the one-to-one sessions that I do, there's people getting stuck and stagnant, and they're so worried about what the next step is or how they're going to respond. But the reason why I feel so passionate about creativity, it's about how we actually unlock what we want to do, how we move forward. And so many times we're waiting for someone else to give us permission. We're waiting for someone else to allow us to start, because that's what we're programmed to do through the education system, through the workplace system. But so many amazing people that I know can bring amazing things to life with the ideas that they have, waiting for it to be brought into their workplace. That's what the answer is, but they're maybe afraid to be able to speak about what idea they have. Maybe think, oh, that's not worth anything. But I really believe the creative calling that so many people have inside of them is the answer to so many of the challenges that we're facing. We just might not give ourselves permission to actually speak about that, or feel like, oh, it's not us, it's someone else will do it. But those things get kept inside of us, and then the people around us lose out because they haven't heard what we can bring to the table. So yeah, that's why I wanted to talk about the creative calling today. And I think the idea from the 4 elements is tying in with that. And it says, fire is certainly one of the most fascinating elements. It has a life of its own. It is the ultra living element. Fire is never still. It is constantly changing shape, dancing, rising. And the idea of changing shape. Over the last 2 years, my whole world has changed shape. And if you had asked me 2 years ago, would I be doing this? Would I be working with companies and communities? Would I be, back in Ireland? It's just crazy how we can change shape and adapt, but we stay stuck and stagnant because we're so afraid of what that opportunity could be, where that could take us. So that's what I love about the creative calling and creativity, allowing ourselves to create new pathways, see what else is available for us. Let's take a breath in. And release. Creativity isn't just about creating a picture, which is beautiful. It can be a creative mindset. And that starts with just giving ourselves permission again towards yesterday, giving that baby step. What could the little step that you take today allow you to bring a little bit more creativity into your life? It could be maybe doing something a bit different, walking a different path, saying something they don't normally say. And that's how we allow ourselves to reprogram, because so many times we're stuck in fear because we don't know what the other path could be. And so we're starting to rewire our brain by actually looking at different possibilities. So the card we have today is the Star Ancestor. And it says, follow the voice of your soul. Let's take a breath in. Follow the voice of your soul. Heed the messages coming directly from your soul. The Star Ancestors is a term for extraterrestrial light beings who are dedicated to the healing and growth of the world. These incredible beings are divine embodiments of love who bring wisdom from the higher realms. Often people feel a sense of connectedness when they look up into the night sky and they see the stars. I believe that's because they are remembering their starry connections and those that this card represents. The Star Ancestor is reminding you that you have otherworldly support and that your friends from the stars can help you if you're willing to be helped. They can support you in connecting with and following your soul's deepest calling. And so whether do you believe in that or not? And it could even be a case of you just want to think about other possibilities. Imagine there was other people helping us in this world or in the stars. That creativity, that imagination, we're so stuck in this seriousness of what needs to happen, what are the facts and the figures. But over the last 2 years, life's shown me that there's so much beauty beyond just facts. The facts are important, but the creativity, where it can take us. The world is so stuck in so many places right now. And I'm so passionate about how we bring ourselves back to wondering again, getting curious again. And that starts with just thinking about what other possibilities are there. If you want to go as far as thinking about the stars, amazing. Or if you want to go just a little step into what else could be possible today that you haven't thought about. Just starting with that little mini moment for you. Let's take a breath in. And release. What else could be possible today that you haven't thought about?